A few minutes later, Miss Spider had made the first bed. It was hanging from the ceiling, suspended by a rope of fresh at either end, so that actually it looked more like a hammock. I thought the bed was going to be for the spider, whatever, around. Then a bed, but it was a magnificent affair. And the stuff it was made of shimmered like a slick
silk
in the pale light. I do hope you find it comfortable, Miss Spider said to the old green grasshopper. I made it soft and silky as possibly as I possibly could. I spun it with gossamer. Close.
It's okay.
That's a much better quality thread than the one I use for my own web. Thank you so much, my dear lady, the old green grasshopper said, climbing into the hammock. This is just what I needed. Good night, everybody. Good night. Then Miss Spider spun the next hammock, and the ladybug got in. And after that, she spun a long one for the centipede, and even a longer one for the earthworm. And how do you like your bed? She said to James when it came to his turn. Hard or soft? I like it soft, thank you very much, James answered. For goodness sakes, stop staring round the room. I keep forgetting to talk to the insects. I don't know why.
Okay, when we finish.
Okay. Get on with my boots, the centipede said. You and I are never going to get any sleep at this rate. And kindly line them up neatly in pairs as you take them off. Don't just throw them over your shoulder. James worked away frantically. Was that a hard word?
Frantically? Yeah, that's a hard one.
Wow, you should read this to me now. And Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
You're reading good yourself?
Because I'm so great.
Frantically.
On the centipede boots. Each one had laces that had be untied. I never heard of the pom-pom crab before.
Oh yeah, we forgot to tell Kiwi about that.
Oh,
each
one
had laces that had to be untied.
And and loosened before it could be pulled off to make hers. Okay, let's see. Matters worse, all the laces were tied up to the most complicated.
Good.
Was that a hard
That
one?
was a hard one. Good job.
Oh man! Oh, you look simpler to Pebbles Flintstone.
Keep reading. The most
Okay.
complicated.
Knots that had to be unpicked with fingernails.
Doing great today.
Man. Oh, this makes me feel comfortable. Oh, I love
Bunny, stop stopping. Keep reading.
man, I love his books. It was just awful. It took about 2 hours. That's a long time.
Yeah.
And by the time James had pulled off the last boot of all and had lined them up in a row on the floor, 21 pairs altogether, the centipede was fast asleep. Wake up, centipede, whispered James, giving him gentle dig in the stomach. It's time for bed. Thank you, my dear child, the centipede said, opening his eyes. Then he got down off the soft and off the sofa and leapt across the room and crawled into his hammock. James got into his own hammock, and oh, how soft and comfortable it was compared with the hard, bare boards. My toots. That his aunts had always made him sleep upon at home. Lights out, the centipede.
Drowsily.
Nothing happened. Turn out the light, he called, raising his voice. James glanced around the room, wondering which of the others he might be talking to, but they were all asleep. The old green grasshopper was snoring loudly, so through his nose. The ladybug was making whistling noises as the breath, and the earthworm was coiling, coiled up like a spring, and on end of his hammock, wheezing and blowing through his open mouth. As for Miss Spider, she had made a lovely web for herself across one corner of the room, and James could see her crouching right in the very center of it, mumbling softly in her dreams. I said, turn out the light, shouted the centipede angrily. Are you talking to me? James asked him. Of course I'm not. Talking to you as. Why did you say it like that?
Well, it's kind of a bad word. I wasn't expecting that. Keep reading.
The centipede answered, that crazy glowworm has gone to sleep with her light on. For the first time since entering the room, James glanced up at the ceiling, and there he saw the most extraordinary sight, something that looked like a giant fly without wings. It was at least 3 feet long. That's big.
Yeah,
That's almost like big as Dada.
it's about half of Daddy. Would you like to see a worm that big?
Was standing upside down, it upon its 6 legs in the middle of the ceiling, and the tail end of this creature seemed to be
Seemed to be
literally
literally
on fire.
brilliant.
Brilliant greenish light, as bright as the brightest earliest electric bulb. It was shining out of its tail and lighting up the whole room. Is that a glowworm? Asked James, staring at the light. It doesn't look like a worm of any sort to me. Of course it's a glowworm, the centipede answered. At least that's what she calls herself. Although, actually, you are quite right. She isn't really a worm. At all glowworms, you are never worms. They are simply Lady Fireflies.
Yes, good.
Without wings. Wake up, you lazy beast. But the glowworms didn't stir. So the centipede reached out for his hammock and picked up one of his boots from the floor. Put out that working light. He shouted, hurling the boot up in the ceiling. Oh, look.
What is the glowworm?
That looks like a silkworm.
Centipede's kind of rude to everyone. Okay, keep reading.
Okay. The glowworm slowly opened the eye and stared at the centipede. There is no need to be rude, she said coldly. All in good time. Come on. Come on, shouted the centipede, or I'll put you out, or I'll put it out for you. Man. Oh, hello, James, the glowworm said, looking down and giving James a little wave and smiled. I didn't see you coming in. Welcome, my dear boy, welcome, and good night. Then click, and out went the light.